Okay, let's get started. I'm gonna share. So let's see. June, have you seen the recording from last meeting? Did you manage?
I haven't managed to finish it. I saw until the place where you share the source code, and then you talk about linking. You want to link the JobHax to LinkedIn.
Yeah, that's pretty much an important meeting because that's where we meet the people.
Can you intro to me who are they, because actually I thought that this is a Capstone project, and then it looks like we have a huge team behind this JobHax.
Yeah, exactly. They're really what I was telling. It's a bit more than the capstone, like if, but we are part independent part. Just it was more introduction meeting in case we have any questions and you know that who to ask. Then they're always their support. But it will be optional. We'll have like half an hour meeting with them every week maybe, and it's optional if you guys want. But we'll have another call for dedicated our capstone. Just it was more introduction. It's just beyond if you want to meet and seeing in that scale what's going. Otherwise you don't have to. So basically
Who is Ken Pop?
he's my professor from France. He's
Okay.
he's now our advisor and he's talking to two schools, one in France, one in Germany, which is trying to make the pilot. That's next after ITU we have.
And then who is Tali?
Tali, she's ITU student. She's from Netherlands. She has a lot of experience in marketing there. So she's helping us to build our go-to-market team.
So our software, JobHax will be going to Europe.
So yeah, that's where Ken is discussing right now. He has preliminary agreement. It's basically.
Oh wait, maybe I'm asking too many questions. What is our agenda today? I'll wait until
So
the
our agenda is to define for the capstone what we need to do, and for the capstone there are three things we need to deliver. One is a project description. One is team roles. Each one has what the role we will have. What was third one? Yes.
The Gantt chart.
The Gantt chart, was it Gantt chart already there? Let me see. So topic, team, if any market, why it's better, team member. So that's what I have here.
Oh.
So topic, scope. So everybody can access to the drive I put in the Slack.
Yeah.
June, have you tried?
What? A Slack?
Yeah.
The code?
So did I put here? That's a drive in the Slack. Do you see in Capstone? If you click here.
Oh yeah, yes.
There is job filter requirement and Capstone project assignment 1. That's where we're gonna start.
Okay.
Not sure if you guys log into Canvas. So the professor actually created assignment. So I think he put what we need to. He put down like what we need to deliver today. I think.
Oh, he put it. Let's check it.
Yeah, the due 9/14
assignments.
It's today, yeah.
Yeah.
Please discuss. You first started with report. Okay, please make sure the time will include the following project plan. Show the role and breakdown. Search the Gantt chart template. Create yourself so that you may start. From A. Log project member work hours for the week. Ideally, only one report is needed per team. ideally only one report is needed per team every week. So yeah, that's where we're gonna.
But I guess I remember that even though we are a team, but he still expects everyone to send him a status.
Yeah, we'll have one report which everybody will send.
Okay.
We'll put here,
Yeah.
and it's your job to send every week.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Do you think is there any format to send or just a Word document?
format.
Any format to submit the status?
So let's see. So let's put some interface on top. Right now, let me see. Should, so 1 second. I think I'm gonna put it here. Do I have here? So JobHax project draft. Let's see if I probably gonna need any. So something like that. Let's see.
By the way, who own this? Who own the software? JobHax.
Software,
Yeah,
it's public. You
it's
put,
public. Okay.
yeah.
How about
There
the
are
name
two.
JobHax? Who own this trademark? JobHax. You want to start as a company, right? So must be somebody or some entity
Yeah.
who own the company.
Yes. So
Yeah.
the co-founders are me and Suhas, the guy who works at Google. That's who shared with you there.
Okay, but Suhas, he didn't appear in the last video, right?
He appeared. He was there. He was in the call,
Oh, okay.
but he was in his phone. That he didn't have the video.
Okay.
But he was talking. That's. So I think we're gonna need something like that. Just I don't know if we can copy that page. Can we copy that page?
Can you click the one which is on the extreme left, a small icon?
Nisha?
On the left, you have a small icon, right? Towards the web page. Towards.
Yeah.
Not that. Still left.
Left.
Still more. Over here. Yeah. Can you just click that?
Oh, yeah.
I thought it just shows like page wise, so you can copy.
So I think we can see from other one use cases. So basically we need something first like that. Project plan.
Okay.
Adding the team, project management, adjusting the team. So you guys first make sure you are in this document. So that's the way we're gonna edit and add stuff. And for the Gantt chart, 1 second. Okay, that's a Gantt chart. Where's that Gantt chart? Okay. You guys also search for the Gantt chart or the template that you want to use, and I have one I'm gonna propose, but
So it is just to track like how each student spent the time, right?
yeah.
Okay, so I think let's
Just I'm just playing.
Shaka, how about let's put Gantt chart at the last, and we'll first finish the description because I think we already have that.
Yeah,
Do you think?
yeah. That's 1 second. So pretty much, okay, now it's cleaned up. So you guys see my screen, yeah?
Yeah.
That's a Gantt chart. Pretty much the template wise. We'll have the milestones, we'll have the weekly,
Okay.
and basically we will need to, I'm going to,
Modify.
hmm?
I think we should modify the dates and all. If you
Yeah,
want to
that's
use it.
just, we need to add the task and what's 1, 2, 3, and we need to define the milestone. And let's, for the code, we will need probably to do something bi-weekly, and there will be use cases. Let's each of us own it.
Yeah.
So June, you wanted backend, I guess. I remember last time.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. So yes.
I'll be front end.
Okay. And Younglin, you are also front end.
Can I do both?
Yeah, you that's definitely you should. So yeah, that's I was thinking, should I be doing the DevOps part, like or you guys want me to be also in the backend side? So I was thinking, like, because there are, like all these what we had in the software development class, like security, I don't know, like
Yeah.
I will with all these kind of stuff. That's where my expertise, my strength is.
I think that's better because even the professor expectation will be it's not just the code. There are like many other things beside code, like you said.
Yeah, architecture, like all these NFP, non-functional properties we had, like
Yeah.
this continuous integration, like how to run in containers, all this stuff I can
Yeah,
start
sure.
working on. That's where I think could be the more valuable, because of all these stuff we were doing so far in all the projects. For example, we were doing stuff like there is a use cases and all these stuff gonna work on at the same time, like like QA testing, like how we gonna test the software, the architecture, how it's gonna look like. That's pretty much it will be one of the main focus, and plus I will help on the back end.
Okay.
To deal too much with the front end. So you guys gonna own that part, and probably we'll need to one front and one backend for each use case. We can own it and start doing. So that's pretty much. I think we defined the roles.
Yeah.
So I think I should add it right now here. So I will take another document, which, let's see, that's I am gonna put everything in one there. So let's all the documents we had so far for the project. What is it? Okay. Due date, owners. Okay, that's not update. Okay. Functional. That's what we have from the also previous. Maybe we should follow that same. Or meeting minutes, project schedule. What do you guys think? That's should we initially include that one for the Gantt chart? It's for the report. And then the use cases we have. Okay, let's for the project scope. Let me.
We are looking for the role, right? What are we looking for now?
We are looking. So basically, let's. First, we define the roles, and now we're gonna define the project description.
Yeah.
I think
So probably, do you have any document wherein you want to pitch JobHax?
I think let's see.
Can you pick from something from there?
That we have the concept document, and I think that Tali was working. Let's see if Tali. Yeah, that's marketing strategy. Let's check that document. Okay, main focus, that's more marketing strategy. And we will need concept paper, which is I think where she put, I think she put here. Is it here? I think. Okay. Concept paper, that was concept paper. I see. So that's a concept paper. And let's see if it's in our. Right. Okay. Okay, I think I have so much stuff. That's gonna be one thing. Marketing strategy project. Okay. We don't need that guy, but yeah, guys, I need some time to just. Okay. Wait. Where Tali put it? Maybe it's here. Yeah. Concept paper. Yeah, that's where I have it. So you have the problem, the solution.
How about this ping? I just found this in JobHax website. Docs.jobhax.com.
Oh, that was from our previous second semester. That's the one.
So if you go to the, yeah. Does this help?
Yeah, so pretty much. Quality job which will be developed by a group of IT students, and so we need to define this topic and scope. So topic.
So what does topic mean? Like what it is, what we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we can write the JobHax web platform. Do we want to do mobile, guys? Or what do you think?
I'm not sure about the workload. If it is possible that we can do that, but if that is something need big commitment, then we should not do it.
Okay. So
so maybe we consult somebody that they have some experience in going mobile.
Who has it? Do we have that skill set in the team right now?
No, from my side.
Younglin, you have any?
In my my last company, I did a little bit of Android maintaining, but maintaining project, but that wasn't too much. So,
Okay.
So I feel like that if we don't have enough time, we don't necessarily need to do the mobile.
Okay, then let's postpone it and go with JobHax web platform. Should we go that way?
Yeah, probably we can. What if we can do responsive, so it will at least support mobile, though it's not a web, and though it's not an app. Even a web page can be responsive to make sure it looks good even on mobile or tablets.
Okay, so I guess we will need what you're discussing. We will need the separate repo. Yeah, that's where. Should we host in the JobHax one separate repo? What do you guys think? Can I change it?
I think, yeah, I guess the current repo, I guess it's like pretty much stable. So, but since we are new to the JobHax, and even at least myself, I'm new to the React stuff.
Mhm.
Instead of making things messed up, let's keep it separate. So once we're done with the Capstone, and since we use the same stack in future, probably once we're done with the Capstone, then if you want, you can merge it.
Okay,
I think
so
it makes sense.
should we put the backend and frontend in the same repo, or
maybe, I mean, maybe you should
What
be
is
able.
AB means for?
It was alumni bridge, but
okay.
So we can now change either Capstone maybe.
Yeah.
Or
I don't have opinion because I haven't looked. If that is quite a separate task, then we should separate it. If the changes we made is not gonna be big, then we can merge into one repo.
so
Yeah.
do we want to work with existing repo, or just we want to separate and then pull it? Maybe I'm thinking, should we do the fork and on top of it make it?
Yeah, I think so. We should fork it.
You guys get the point, yeah.
Fork in a sense. What does it mean?
Forking means if you wanna fork the front end and back end.
Fork in my experience, so fork is similar to branch. Branch means somehow in the future you want to merge it back to the main branch. If fork you have no intention to merge back, then is you separate the path, then you go on forever. You don't merge back.
Yeah, that's we can have one session for backend, for front end, where again Seiko can explain us, go through the source.
I think let's go separate The reason being, in future, if you want to put this complete thing back into the original JobHax, you can easily push things.
Yeah, you see, like it's more components based. We have for each one, each
Okay.
block, for example, it's separate. It has
Okay.
all this stuff.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
That's
I feel like at least for the front end, I feel like I mean personally, I would like to have it separate repo.
yeah.
Okay.
Because I feel like that some of the components might be reusable in the existing repo that that maybe we could put it over there, but for the stacks, I feel like if I'm doing the project, I might tweak a little bit, make some changes. Currently, the repo doesn't have Redux. I feel like that might want to introduce Redux to the repo as well.
Oh, nice. So then let's should we put then Younglin also backend frontend in the same repo, or we want to?
Another thing is that I'm not sure how not sure should we put in the same repo or not. But if we put it in the same repo, that should definitely work as well. I'm just not sure. Like,
yeah. Then let's put in the same repo.
Okay.
Inside the separate folder, front and back end.
Yeah, I think I think that should be working for now because later on that if you guys want to merge back, that should also work.
Okay, then yeah, because the front end and back end. Okay. What we should call it? Should we call Capstone or?
Be fine actually.
Hmm?
Capstone should be fine, I guess.
Capstone?
Yeah, simple.
So I think you guys, I'm gonna give you access to be able to push it, and you guys give me your. Can you guys write your GitHub usernames?
I think it's PYK.
P.
PYK.
If you guys just write, and you guys
Okay.
wrote already.
Okay, just a second.
Yeah. Is not the GitHub member. Are you? That's yours, yeah. Is it? Oh yeah, I see. I'm gonna make it admin. Admin. So, how about you, Jun?
Hmm?
Can you write your GitHub username?
Where should I write?
Can you just check pyk.vyas?
PV.
PYK.
PYK. Oh yeah.
PYK.
Yeah.
It's Y.
I saw your message.
Okay.
How do I write that, or I write on chat? Wait,
Your software engineer figure out.
You have the chart option at the bottom.
Do you see still? Oh, you wrote it, yeah?
I wrote on the Zoom group chat.
Awesome. You're doing good. So I guess you guys all have admin access. And I will just also give it to my other account. Admin, and then on my admin. Okay. I will also give to pretty much again. Anyway, I can do that. So we're good here, yeah, guys. We just I guess you guys know how to add stuff, so I will just front end readme md. Front end, because the logistics are, guys, really important. Once we set up a good base and clarify, then we can move faster. And make sure everybody understand and nobody comes and say, oh, I don't have access or in the last minute. So okay. So we have the backend, we have the front end. So we can also do the separate backend, guys. What do you think? Like, we can reuse some of that, but do we want to do it? And how do you think? Create new also maybe DevOps. Should we call, what we should call it? Let me see from other project. Layer 5. So we can have the docs. We can have the UI is here. It's called actually UI. Router models. Okay. Yeah, helper handler. Okay. I think that should be fine. So I think the structure we're gonna follow pretty much, it's gonna be Django project and stuff. And we can reuse some of these stuff, but so yeah, I think that's clear. Yeah, that's we will refer to backend and frontend, and it will be in the same repo, and it's called Capstone. Okay, that's clear.
Yeah.
Any questions? Should we move forward?
No.
So you guys all take the project, the software engineering core project, yeah? That's the core classes where we start the development from where we have the use cases, featured, all these. Are you familiar? Anything?
Yeah.
You guys need refreshment?
I'm good.
And Glenn?
Yeah.
You're all software engineer, yeah? That's okay. You take all the core classes, I guess. Awesome. So then let's go to what also Suhas shared. And 1 second. So that's what Suhas shared with us.
Yeah. Yes.
Regarding the stuff. So basically, before going it, we need to the concept paper. Let me open it. So here's the problem. Should we take that problem and reuse in
yes, we can.
assignment 1? Assignment 1. So the problem when is the current lower than JobHax never been so long, more than 3 hours on the job and assignment. So pretty much it's a problem.
So are those highlighted one, any reference links to those? The 5% unemployment rate?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm thinking if we should change it a bit, or what do you guys think?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Do we have?
So we should We will also provide the solution paragraph too.
So project plan. So here's what he's asked: project plan, role, and rough breakdown. So let's write one at one team. Let's everybody write their bit bio team. You guys wanna follow and
Okay. Opening.
you guys wanna start writing the team? Maybe what we should write? Maybe we should write short description, role and breakdown, and rough project plan, short paragraph, role, and rough breakdown. Create yourself so that you may start from A. Oh, he wants a Gantt chart, log project member work hours for the week. So we need at least every week 9 hours.
Yeah.
So
Do we need to define our role somewhere?
the roles?
Yeah, do you need to write it out, or we have an understanding, right? Then that's okay.
Yeah, that's where I'm thinking like.
Maybe we can just put a table and
Just simple table.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah, that's we can do that. Maybe
I don't know if we can insert table here. Yeah, we can insert table too. Maybe if you don't mind, I'll just try insert one quick table.
Here in the document itself?
Yeah.
No, I think it should be in Excel. That to follow, it's gonna be too long. And
okay.
Let's add the one here. That's where you can have that. Where is that? Shit. Oh shit! Where is it? I need to add it to one. Is it that one? No. There are in too many places after the call. I'm gonna just move everything, and you guys will find it more quickly and will make more sense. But for now, yeah, let's add one.
These for Gantt chart?
Yeah. JobHax Gantt chart. Can we have this? So we don't need for weekly. Do we need to keep weekly?
I guess so, because every week I think we should be submitting the status.
Is it multiple accounts? What is that for?
I think for week one, I think it will be just what's the problem and what's the solution, and
week one.
Who is the team? What are the roles?
So start date, end date. Okay. So
does anyone know how this works, or yes?
I write some of my understanding of my role here. Can I? And then do a do a summary.
Yeah. I don't. So yeah, let's see. Start date, end date, week 1, milestone 1, additional task. We don't need the ticket or PR maybe. Full request, if any. Task title, task owner. Okay. Milestone. Okay. Duration days. Or we can have the hours for it. Duration. Days. Or start date. Task title. I think we don't need additional scope, or?
Yeah.
We can just remove that. Can we remove that? No. Do we have grade column? Milestone. Is it milestone or task name? Or okay. We can say milestone 1 and task. What is that? Where is I put it? Concept. I don't need that guy. So think Capstone. Yeah, we need project plan. Gantt chart. Log project member work hours. Okay.
So what does he mean by rough breakdown? With respect to the overall project or with respect to the roles?
So pretty much you see like what we're gonna do each week and roughly.
But I think it'll be too early to put that.
But I think we still need to put something for him, and then later we can.
I feel like the document from JobHax might be helpful here because that's kind of a feature breakdown. The functionality.
Yeah, that's what I think so too. And pretty much we need to now go through. Everybody went through this document. I saw your yes, great comments and all these. You guys get time for it?
Yeah, I just quickly just scan through. Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty much. We need to define our scope, but it's kind of initial input that would be valuable for the rest of the team. But we can basically change and modify.
So, Sako, I have one basic question. So for Capstone, we'll be doing both employee and employer side both, right?
So that's where we can decide. We are open for anything. Like
no, because I mean, I think we should do both if neither one is existing, because it doesn't make sense to call as a job portal, because you should have jobs to apply and there is someone who's looking for a job too.
So how about just doing the company side then?
I mean, just posting a job, like, it doesn't solve the problem actually. There should be someone who is looking for the job.
Yeah.
I mean, JobHax is basically, connecting employee and employers.
So
are those job seeker, are those the additional features that you guys want to enhance from the employee side?
Yeah, that's we can do integration. I can ask all the team to do the integration once we are done. So but we can own the employer side only.
So
Yeah,
in the existing JobHax platform, can a job seeker create a profile and apply to jobs?
Not apply to jobs, but just can
Track. Okay,
apply to jobs.
but they cannot apply, right?
They cannot.
Apply for any job. They can just track what they have
Yeah, no,
applied.
any apply.
Okay. Okay.
No, you can only track. So basically, if we manage to send just pure email when we apply to job,
Okay.
you can track that job.
I mean, just doing employer side, does it really make sense for Capstone project? That's what I'm just thinking. Because if that is the case, then it will be like onboarding a company into the platform, and from there, the recruiter will keep posting the jobs. That is fine, but there should be someone else on the other side to apply to the job.
Yeah, that's where it will be fully functional. That's
Fully functional.
because
Exactly.
right now it's from LinkedIn. Yeah, if we
Yes.
manage just to send the email once they apply, we will be able, the JobHax without any integration, will be able to parse that one to pull.
Okay.
We'll just add in the parser in the backend side that, hey, this email and this, and it will automatically shown here.
Okay.
And
I think the future should be something eventually this whatever you're parsing the emails and tracking that will go down, and all the companies will be in your platform and they'll be posting the job right here itself.
right here itself.
So
You
yeah,
mean
then
somewhere here?
yeah, then you no need to parse the emails and all.
Oh, I see. You mean also that we need at the top here to enable the. Okay. So how about if we tell as a use case that we have that currently the job tracking, but it doesn't have the job application. So we're gonna write the job application flow for the user and for enable for the company where they can post and do stuff. That's that. How does it sound? Do you guys? Yeah. What do you think? What do you think that as a high level the borders of the project?
So I think onboarding a company and the company itself will post job in JobHax. Eventually, all the job seekers will apply through the same job through JobHax. So you'll have the whole data within your system. You no need to go out of JobHax and parse the emails or whatever.
Yeah.
You can maintain a status of a job, who all applied and who all went to the next level, say like for phone screen or interview, whatever.
Okay.
Eventually we should be able to break the parsing emails. I don't think, I mean, at least I feel, security will be a huge concern, so I don't think people will be that much interested in parsing your emails. The reason why we are parsing emails just because we don't have that much of data, because the job is not applied through JobHax, so it's applied through some third party, and you should obviously parse the email to know where is the application status.
It could be also standard interfacing. I don't know. That's definitely there. That's we don't need to go through the email, but I'm thinking if we want to keep it independent and all this stuff, like
No, that's what I'm saying. If the company onboards, say like, some company, Google started using JobHax to post their jobs, and me as a job seeker, I will apply through JobHax to Google. So you'll have the job posting details within JobHax, and you'll have the job seeker information in JobHax. So everything will be within JobHax system. So you have all the data you can play with around whatever. You can use all the analytics to, just to give the best match and where he's standing.
So do you guys want us put what Suhas added to current project scope as a use case? And
I feel, just one thing. So how different is JobHax compared to other portal other than posting and applying?
how
So
it's
if
different?
Oh, sorry, I missed
like,
you. Yeah, can you ask again?
so in what way JobHax is, unique or something, it has some new feature compared to existing job portals in the market?
Okay. Yeah. Before Sako say, a few of my observation is we are pretty similar to LinkedIn first, and then second, right now the only one feature that we are different from LinkedIn is we show them the recruiting process. We let the job seekers to track their own recruiting process. Take for example, these job seekers has applied for 100 jobs. So right now, what LinkedIn does is it sends email to you, and that's it. And then, right, for me, I sometimes I even forgot. So when do I apply for this company?
Yeah.
Why do they calling me?
Yeah.
So JobHax is trying to so from the interface, Sako show us just now.
Yeah.
There is a page that show us the job we apply for, and then the job we receive phone call, and then the job that we go for on-site interview, and that's it. It show us the flow.
Yeah, I
Whether
think
this flow is useful or not, I'm not sure, but that is the one feature I saw is differentiating us from LinkedIn.
Okay. Yeah.
so. I think that's very good observation, John, because that's really kind of disrupting the market. Currently, there is no in compare with LinkedIn and all this stuff, and that data is missing. Like to be more specific in your small scale, like because university is one of islands, yeah, where students mainly are applying to jobs, and there are a lot of application, a lot of failures, and all this stuff. But nobody's really tracking this data, why they fail, and then how to improve it. Just people based on their friends' advice and their circles, their limits. They just in order to increase the ratio, they apply more, but it's not the smart way. So how to make it more smart way to the process and do collaboration inside the school. So basically, once we
But
start
the company won't disclose why they reject these candidates, right? The company won't disclose
exactly,
why.
they won't, but we will share that where each day. So basically, it also will help to, because there are a lot of recruiters, they don't send any candidates response, and once they don't send, and based on the phone interview level and stuff, you will see what's the ratio for the companies to answer to candidates. And then maybe other people, it's like Yelp, people will write review and stuff. You don't, then the companies will work also in their side to make their strengths, their recruitment team, that to avoid also bad reputation, because now it will show in the data if they don't really care.
Yeah, so Sako, I see this as a capstone project. So so I don't go down so much. So that is a capstone project. But the Ken Pop is talking about going to have a business plan. So there's a lot of like a job portal, job website, not on LinkedIn. LinkedIn I just as an example. So what is differentiating between this project?
Mhm. Sorry again.
Between this between JobHax and other job portal?
What's the differentiation?
Yeah, if that is a project, fine. This is just a project. We submit, then we go. But it looks like you have a plan to go on the real business.
Yeah.
So in one way it differentiates, like you already mentioned, it shows where you stand with respect to the interview process. Did you receive any response from the company? Did you finish your phone call interview? You can track that.
Okay. And another thing is like this is from ITU, right? You want to. So this project root is from ITU. Is this what is the selling point?
ITU is our main customer, if you mean, and it started 1 year
I
ago.
raised this point because Facebook come from Harvard, right? So because Facebook come from Harvard, everybody want to join Facebook because it's from Harvard. But let's say Facebook come from ITU, there's a different story, right?
Yeah, that's basically it's not directly only ITU. So we will, like UC Davis, Christopher, and all these guys were telling they can talk to other schools. That it's not really no longer it's ITU. It started at ITU, but it's no longer belong to ITU. The success of it will grow bigger. So it's and that's just there is a market need for schools, and we were in the school that's somehow.
So in your opinion, in future, every school will have their own job portal, like JobHax for every school. Is that what your vision?
It will be SaaS product, software as a service.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
It's gonna be software as a service. You'll be able to go to itu.jobhax.com and you will go and basically you're gonna see that.
Oh, okay.
And then UC Davis gonna be on jobhax.com. Okay. So something like that. So pretty much.
Also, that is a job portal for the ITU. So ITU student will utilize this platform to look for the job.
Yeah. So
okay.
What's currently we have? We will have one tab here where we'll
Then what about Ken Pop talking about this platform to Europe? Then that doesn't make sense. So Europe student will enroll in ITU. Is that what you mean?
I didn't get question. Can you please repeat?
Okay, so Ken Pop talking about taking this project to Europe.
Yeah.
Right? He write about it in Slack.
Yeah.
This doesn't make sense to me because this is a project for ITU student.
No, it's not ITU student. It's as I said, it's not for only ITU student. ITU, UC Davis, France, or JobHack.com, whatever schools in France. It's not for one school.
It's more like a startup.
It's a job portal for member schools. So a group of schools will join to use this platform.
Yeah, but they will have separate metrics and all this in their school level. They will see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just it's more like in bigger scale. That's where it's moving. But that's currently focus is mainly ITU and more precise Capstone scope.
Also, okay, so the school can know where do the students go? Where do the students end up employed by? Which company, right?
Yeah.
Is that the goal? So the school knows what company employ their students. No, that's not the goal.
Yeah, where they're applying.
Oh, where they apply, okay.
They'll see this kind of track.
Yeah, okay. And then can I go back to the Capstone project, the first assignment? So I wrote there. That's my understanding of backend role. I welcome any anyone to correct it. Maybe I'm wrong.
Okay.
And then for the front end role, for the third point, I wrote employers should be able to what? I'm not sure because just now when I see the go down, yeah, here. So just now I see just from the client, I mean job seekers point of view. So I don't know what employers. So from your description just now, actually we have three parties. We have job seekers, employers, and schools also. Schools want to use this platform to understand the student, right? So we have three parties to use this platform.
Three parties?
Can we consider school as a different entity?
And
I
job
mean,
seekers
other than employers, will there be? Can we distinguish them as a separate entity other than employer?
Okay, so the employer employ the students. The schools knows this student go to that company. So schools and employer are different entities.
I will add. So yeah, guys, I think it's.
This is my understanding. Is that correct? Is my understanding correct, Sako?
Yeah, it's definitely like it's like it's coming to the stakeholders analysis. I would say going back to requirement elicitation. I don't know if I can see it here. So pretty much, yeah. We need the stakeholder analysis. Let me see if I can find. And we can call it the career builder, actually. Career builder, let's call it career builder, not JobHax maybe, career builder. What do you guys think? It's gonna be part of the JobHax.
Oh, you mean to say with respect to Capstone, you want to refer it as career builder?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know, like just to be more precise. Our project called Career Builder. So if we gonna, yeah, that's Career Builder. So you can have the team. I think we're gonna need the. Should we put team in the end or in the problem? Backend role, front end role. That you guys can also update what it's started. That's DevOps role. Actually, we have.
Sako, do you think that we should mention anything with respect to school, or is it just employee and employer? Let it be school, whatever.
No, school's employer is different. School is like ITU. Employer is like Google.
Yeah, but still, though even it's a school, but ultimately it's this basically serves for any employee or school to post a job and for a job seeker to find a job.
So yeah, here's also the point comes, do we want to build something for both of them or only for one of them? So I would say, yeah, that's what do you think, guys? Should we be in the company side or should we be also university or we should be in both sides?
No, see, that's what I'm saying. If you treat school and college as a different entity, then you should. If it doesn't make any difference, it's just posting a job and finding a job, I think anything should be fine.
Oh,
mean,
okay. I realize there's a difference. So right now the schools has no right to access our LinkedIn profile, right? The school doesn't know what we do with our job searching process. So with this job hacks, the schools knows. The schools knows what job we apply for and then which company we go for.
no, like in what way it will be helpful for school? I mean, why should they care about?
Okay, so I wrote it on the fourth point in back end role, so that the school can plan a better career advice and devise a better course for the students. So we know our software course is will be phased out quickly. So when you graduate, the content you learn in the school is different from job.
Yes,
So
sir.
in with these job portals, the school can knows what job market wants. So they will update their course content faster to be in line with the industry.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. You can rebut me. I just try to write
Yeah,
something.
I do agree because
Okay.
usually the way schools plan the curriculum, I guess it will be at least on the technology perspective, they basically do one of the team, they basically do some sort of research just to see what's happening in the current trend with respect to technology channel, and they'll probably try to incorporate in the curriculum.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're right because I myself being a front-end developer, I expected few latest things to be in the curriculum, but nothing. I haven't seen anything. Uh, like maybe I can give an example. I expected some Angular or React, which are like most happening front-end technologies, but I haven't seen any of those in software engineering. We just have a basic JavaScript class, which is of no use.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
guys, I'm adding, so basically I'm just playing with Soha's doc. If you can quickly look at it, I'm defining as a 3 milestone,
Okay.
obviously, and adding that use case 0, 1, and 2. What do you think, guys? Is it feasible for you? And is there any, do you want to go through each one? And
For the milestone one, for that will be for like how many weeks?
that's a good question.
I mean, so based on
We have
the
15 weeks, as I understood. First week we haven't started. We built for all this stuff, and then pretty much we will have left maybe for development. Each probably will have 3 weeks.
okay.
3 to 4 weeks.
I think I would say, just correct me if I'm wrong. I would say let push the employer side on the top. If the order doesn't make sense, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Because ultimately, a job seeker to apply a job, there should be a job in the portal first. So at least if we work on the employer side, onboarding the employee and onboarding the employer, and he or she posting a job, and once it is available for the job seekers to apply, then we can get back to job seeker. That's what I felt.
So yeah, we can do that. Well, so let's then focus first on the milestone 1. What do you think, guys, for the milestone 1?
So like for how long duration will the
Younglin,
miles?
are you here still? Are you?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay, sure. Let's feel free. I mean, does it make sense so far what we are discussing?
Yeah.
Is there anything that?
Yeah, I would say that we should just focus on that. I feel like that we should focus on certain scopes instead of worry about too much about job hacks and also
Yeah.
like school side, because eventually that it's gonna be the capstone project. So we should focus on the job seeker and the employer those functionalities we should focus on to implement.
Okay, no university, guys. The candidate apply to job and the company post a job. That's what I think makes sense. So, okay, yes, I moved it first.
Yeah.
What also you said, I think now we can have this guy also Gantt chart. Milestone 1. Maybe we can put it here. I don't know.
So will this be an overall progress or individual tracking? How does this work?
He wants the individual one, so I would say for each week, pretty much we just gonna own it and then use case and start date and end date. So basically, we're gonna.
Do you mind? Can you just fill in one? Say like you worked on so and so till date. Can you just fill in one row of what you have did so that we can do it from our side?
Yeah, let's do it. Let me think. Okay, milestone 1. Okay, let's move it down. Okay, let's move it down. Maybe we can. Okay. Maybe if we do it, if we merge them, milestone 1, can we change the color of this guy? 10. Do we have a pen? Let's do it. Oh, so milestone 1, and then or milestone.
I think that will the employers have the ability to, that will be the task title. Employer have ability to recruit candidates to their company. That should be under task title.
I want to do something like that. You see, like that's where we put the main thing and then we have 1.1 and stuff.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So,
okay.
I wanna do something. Yeah, we can do like that too. So pretty much we can, anyway, we can.
So if it like just 5 days working, obviously it will be like 1.8 hours.
So now we
per
can
day.
find like that, something like that. Or that's where milestone 1. We can do it like milestone 1. Yeah. Actually, we could put the milestone 1 is current one. And yeah. When we should start the development, guys, should we put, I think we need also submit the document and all this stuff. That's the weeks we have. I'm looking for it. Gantt chart and week 1. Do we need to daily or just weekly?
So, I mean, once it is shared across the team, probably like let's fill whenever everyone is comfortable, like, but we should make sure we should finish it by every Saturday before 11 or 12, so we can submit it before 5.
Let's come to till week 15. Let's spread. I think I'm gonna separate. I'm just gonna just delete that part. And
how many hours we need to log today? this week?
It will be like 9 hours
9 hours.
maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. Sako, can you move this to Capstone folder?
That one is not there.
How do I access your grant chart? I cannot access right now.
Shit. Why? I think I created there. I didn't create it there.
No, I don't see in Capstone folder. I just see the assignment document and the requirements document.
Okay, let me do it.
I can see it.
You
Oh,
can see it?
Yeah, I see it.
let
Okay.
me refresh.
I think I created there, but yeah, it's here.
Yeah, I can see.
Awesome. So pretty much we're gonna need week 15. We're gonna put it 9794. So let's start writing. Week 1. Week 1 is 947. So pretty much we're gonna nine, something like that. 921. 28.
This will be the overall team status, right? This is not for individual.
Huh? But we need to put the names too. What he was asking. He needs to see individual progress and who's working on what. And
Okay.
we're gonna just do the PRs that week you worked.
Okay.
And
I'm just filling, just correct me if I'm wrong.
you feeling what?
I'm just filling the Gantt chart for this week.
You're feeling what?
I'm just filling my part of Gantt chart.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you guys should definitely add stuff there. That's meanwhile I'm trying to
9 to 13.
so pretty much he wanted us wait. That's where I see he added. He didn't add it. Oh, then he added, I think. But let me take from the picture.
Isn't it that's the actual development for 1.2? That's under the milestone. So we like put on like on top of the milestone, we should have few roads like before we actually do the development. That over there, then we can log the hours because we haven't studied the milestone one yet.
Yeah.
1 second.
I feel like that probably we want to do like insert the roads above. Oh, sorry.
1 second, sorry.
Like instead of, I just feel like that probably want to do like that's like before the milestone, like we can call it 0. That makes sense. Like that's what we are doing right now is just the project planning. We're not actually doing the development yet. So I feel like that we probably don't need to lock the hours for the milestone yet.
But he wanted just to see 9 hours around.
I mean, it's not necessarily coding that you should be logging hours, even it is just going through the document or trying to understand, just planning. Even we should be logging those as well.
Yeah, he wants basically every week see around
Yeah.
9 hours per each member, like, and what we did. And
yeah, I think, yeah, that's what I mean. Maybe we can just, for now, we can just move the milestone one somewhere at the bottom, and under project plan we can just log whatever for this week.
yeah,
And from next week we can start I think we can just have the milestones titles there. It's not necessarily we will do the exactly same,
yeah,
because these keep changing based on
exactly.
our discussions or whatever.
We can definitely put
Because
four milestone. We can put 4 milestone.
if you remember, he mentioned just give a rough breakdown on what we are doing. Exactly.
Let's move it a bit
Yeah.
more and just let's also, I'm moving this one.
I will move. Okay, let me move my part.
So milestone 1. We need also log the meetings, no?
Yeah.
Team. Project setup. Project setup. Yeah. You can add more, by the way. Yeah. I think always we can go and every week change. It's not gonna be roughly.
Exactly. I guess how about instead of setup then planning?
Yeah.
If it makes sense, yeah.
You can change it. Yeah.
Okay.
You're free to do it. So basically it's going to that 1, to that 2, to that 3, to that 4, to that 5.
So am I here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's weird. The end date, sorry, the due date. I don't know, not able to.
Would it be still good? Is it too long? What do you guys think?
Maybe you can just reduce and wrap it.
Wrap it? There's what?
You can wrap it. The format. How we do it? You can wrap it into the second row.
Where is text wrapping?
Yeah.
Powerful. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
perfect.
awesome. That's really nice. Duration. So I think we're gonna do it 1.1 to
Saku, do you think we should keep all the milestone or let's keep adding every week?
That's my point. Every week we're gonna change it. He
Yeah.
wants it roughly.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, but you guys, we need the project plan. We need to change it. Yeah, that's we're gonna need. Yeah, that's anyway. That's it's just adding.
And coming to the timings, I just kept randomly, so can be changed.
So let's add milestone. Maybe each week I think we can update.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling. Maybe what you did is right so far, because the milestone one talks about the current week, and you get milestone 2, which would probably be the next ones. And next week meeting we can probably keep the milestone 3, so we can keep adding.
That's
Maybe we can just give a note right there saying there are a few more upcoming stories or use cases.
I think that's what we have. I'm just gonna add it, and once
Okay.
we can change it. It's not really. I don't think it's gonna be that. Let's go. How do you guys feel now? Do you feel clear, confused, or excited? We need more to make it because it's first meeting that it's a bit taking that long, guys. But I guess mainly this meeting we should keep it half an hour and everybody will clear in communication what we need to do, you know. We just put together and submit. And every week somebody will own for making that. Okay. And making sure everybody in the same page, and we don't all of us need really, yeah, that's so. Yeah. Wait, open. Why it's going there?
So looks like we are almost done with the assignment.
Yeah, we're gonna finish it pretty soon. Just
I think there is some change in the. So it's just the same copy everyone will be sending to him.
yeah.
Okay. Sako, do you still want to stick with JobHax with respect to naming convention, or
I think career builder.
I mean, since you mentioned, so I just want to check before submitting because in
Should we?
the Word document we still mention JobHax in few places.
I think
So,
career builder makes more intuitive. What do you think, guys? Like, JobHax.
I think
Fine.
I'm fine with it. At least for the calling sake, it's kind of catching the attention. JobX is fine, I guess.
JobHax is fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about others, guys?
I think it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. Okay. So everybody updated that part. It's only
Which part?
duration and so. Wait.
Task completion. Do we need to fill that?
Project planning. Should we write should we define to the states like that's what we pretty much project planning. I think let's based on his task we can just put it there like project plan. Project plan is first. Create Gantt chart template. Project concept. Okay.
Maybe you can also mention preparing requirements document.
I think we need add all this. Yeah, that's. So,
If we need to break down as an individual task, maybe we can mention employee side, employer side.
but so let's say, okay, what we did this week. Project plan.
So the professor said we kick out from second week, right? So the first week we provide like a report.
Yeah, that's it. This report we roughly.
Yeah, maybe discussion.
Gantt chart and the log project work hours is needed per team every week. Only one report is needed per team every week. Project plan. Search a Gantt chart template and okay, short paragraph role and rough breakdown. So probably now we need to put, I don't know, like if you want in one document, do we want to, maybe we need to start adding, we need to send two documents maybe?
What's that?
We need to send Gantt chart for sure.
Yeah, I think we should be sending that as well.
And then we need to send a short paragraph, role, and rough breakdown.
Yeah, that document we anyways have.
That is the Capstone
It's
project first
yeah,
assignment. Right?
yeah, the
And
same
then this
document.
job portal requirement is what? That is for just us, right? Do we submit this? Job portal requirements text document.
That's, I think, that's where I don't know. We can add here as well, or I don't know. Like, do we want to add here, or we want to add in the separate Word document? Because we may need also to do the report. I don't know. Does he want to see that in the report?
What for the other one? What is for the?
Hmm? We also add here that one, like, or this Word document where we should add this Word
No,
document.
I think Gantt chart can be only made in Excel sheet, and I think it doesn't look good if we put this in Excel. I don't know.
We cannot like send. Can we send two files, like one for the this one report and also the Excel sheet?
I think let's send both.
Yeah, we can upload both.
So if he's not okay, probably he'll tell in today's class. Maybe we can check with him.
Okay, then
And if you see in Max, he also mentioned saying ideally one report is needed per team every week. So
plan, short paragraph, role, and rough breakdown. Role, short paragraph, project plan, and yeah.
I think
Is it looking good here? That's
I think the title, yeah, JobHax. Okay.
Capstone project.
Okay.
So pretty much we defined we have two front end, like 1.5 backend, half DevOps kind of. I will see like based on stuff, but if we are good in feature development, I will focus on non-functional side. That's what I'm gonna add there. But if we have luck, pretty much we will all jump and do. We are engineers. Basically, we will be everywhere. In case whatever needs help, I will also ask for external support. But otherwise, I think that's yeah.
Okay.
So let's say like that. Let's update also. Let's don't send now. Let's work till 2 p.m. if any addition and stuff. And then once at 2 p.m. I alert in Slack, hey guys, are we done? And then send by 2 p.m.
Okay.
Don't
Younglin, do you like to add anything specific to full stack, the role definition, or?
I think it's fine.
Okay.
Because covers the both front end and back end. So
okay. So I guess I just want to give you one more update. On 28th, which is the Saturday, not the coming week, the other week. So I may not be able to join the class.
Okay.
Just because I'll be meeting my brother. I'll be meeting my brother after 3 years, so I just want to catch him.
Yeah. So just do stuff in advance and.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I'll just post the updates and let you know.
Should we keep the Thursday meeting?
Sorry?
Should we keep the Thursday meeting? Is that Thursdays? meeting time works fine for you guys?
Thursdays, okay. Yeah, I'm fine
Yeah.
actually.
Also, I want to mention that 28, I also have something. I have some friends from China visiting, so I might be also
On 28th? On which date?
28,
Okay.
the same day. Yeah,
Okay.
You guys won't come?
I try to, but I have some friends visiting from China, so I'm not sure if I can make it.
Okay. So guys, yeah, 21 no class.
Yes, I think on 21st we don't have class.
And then 28,
And
you guys
we
meet.
have class on 28th.
Okay. Should we also log it here?
I think, yeah, we have to log every week, in fact.
We'll put as a vacation, like the week you guys won't attend. So
No, I don't think so because I at least in my case, I won't be available only for the class, but I'll be working that week.
Hey, how
okay.
about this? We have because I afraid I might not be able to remember what you say, like some these logistics things. Can you like write down somewhere? We will create a file, then we can write.
Yeah, I think
Is that
professor
okay?
anyway, he was telling that you guys, not every team members has to be.
So
Oh,
basically, like many of them were like out of state, so it doesn't make sense for them to come every week. So at least who is available here, so they can show up and give update on behalf of others
yeah.
if they're out of state.
Mm,
I don't think he will take too much of time because he need to cover like close to six to seven groups.
That we should be able to work out. So I guess it's only one day you guys can't. Yeah, it's 28. You
Yeah.
can.
28, okay.
Okay. So
So
yeah, let's still.
will this meeting like be continuing, recurring for every Saturday morning?
Yeah.
I think yes. Then
So probably what we can do is, uh, so before coming to the meeting, if every one of us can put in their respective information,
Mm-hmm.
so during the meeting it will be like pretty quick and
it should be half an hour ideally. The
yeah,
meeting we have.
true.
It's just, because of like to make sure
Since it's
everybody's
big.
on the same page, we are taking that long.
Yeah,
It should
exactly.
be ideal case half an hour, and
Yeah.
Okay. How
you
about
guys.
Thursday? Do we still meet on Thursday?
Hmm?
Thursday.
Thursday, it's gonna be the team meeting. It's optional. It's with global with the rest of the team. But
Okay.
Okay.
so if you guys in case want, just you can join. Otherwise, I will be presenting on behalf of the Capstone team, and
Okay.
in case, yeah.
Sure.
So it's optional, but this let's make that one must. Yeah. So should we keep that 10 a.m. Saturdays, or we should keep on Thursday evening sometime?
You mean for you
Capstone.
mean this meeting you want to prepone to Thursday?
Do we want? Yeah. Or
I think I'm fine actually, if unless fathers have any problem.
this Saturday morning,
Saturday morning is okay for me.
Youngling?
It's okay.
Then yes, you're also. Then 10 a.m. is it
Yeah.
good time?
Yeah.
Okay, because just in case, yeah, as I said, it's gonna be in ideal case half an hour. Even
Yeah.
maybe we may not need some, but we're gonna discuss the challenges and stuff going on and update pretty much the
Yeah.
milestone and stuff. It's roughly gonna send it. So first, for the project plan, we maybe project planning we can put.
For the Gantt chart, can we add the column of Saturday? Because I think I want to log in this meeting as my hours to the project. right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's a good point.
But
So
how do you add it like every, do I add column by column? Do you know?
the weekly meeting.
For
Okay.
example, I want to add this Friday and then Saturday. You see my mouse?
The duration. We don't need to put duration. Maybe we can put meeting hours. Or
No, I think he mean to say is if you see on the weekly columns you have from Monday to Friday, so
Yeah,
you
yes.
wanted to add Saturday as well.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good point.
So can log hours.
Yeah,
That
that's
would be half an hour or
Yeah,
1 hour.
I just add one column right now, and then we add another time.
put one to the right. Something like that.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I think Zoom there is nothing automatic. I think we should manually add Saturday after every Friday.
Sunday also.
Sunday.
Hmm? Okay. Or probably just Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday should be fine. It won't be that realistic.
yeah, because Saturday we have a meeting, right? We have
Yeah, Saturday
right
is
now.
yeah.
Saturday. Should it no Sunday?
Sunday is not required.
Okay, Monday to Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think pretty much we can define here.
So I think Saturdays, I think more like everybody will be logging same hours and the rest will vary based on how we work.
Yeah, that's 6.
So do you think we should change the title for at least this week under task? It's just project plan, if you see.
Mhm.
Do you think we should change
That
for each individual, or it's just project plan or anything specific we should mention?
I think we should specify it's not just.
Yeah.
Let's define what we did. Uh,
I think we discussed about the
market research. Market. I'm just gonna put stuff first. Market research.
So the document doesn't allow me to merge Saturday into week 1. It only can merge into week 2.
Gotcha. Define.
Go define.
You merge it? No.
Solution. Okay. Task owner. We can put in this all as well. I don't know, like if we should. How we can do it? Like project completion. Do we need project completion? We can maybe keep it. I'm not sure. Wait 1 second. Wait, that's start date. And do we really need start date end date here? I think we have the start date end here per weekly now. Or it's more checking the project. Do we need start date end date? Duration?
At least somewhere we should. Well, I think we don't need, because if you see on the weekly columns, we have the date there. Week 1 says 0907, so that should be fine actually.
Task owner title. Percentage of complete. just also don't want to too much the timing. So, what was it? So,
Going through the requirements or use cases, creating use cases, in fact.
Something's working there, like create repository, yeah. So, create repository.
Sako, which tool you use for project management in your for the JobHax community?
So we usually create the issues.
Oh, okay.
Issues. That's much more realistic for development. You know it, yeah, issues. You see, we have the issues.
Oh, okay.
And then probably we can create the issues and then take it and add it here, all in the stuff, and then it can track there from there.
Okay.
Define the problem and solution.
Yeah, I think. Oh yeah, that's.
Oh, what's this?
Yeah, I think. Pretty much, I think that's a big involved. That's we all worked on this, so I think we together for this one we don't need separate owner. We can put everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we just put all, right? All. What?
Yeah, I think.
Something like this. Oh.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, because yeah, that's we can define overall the that's so yeah, that's
Probably going forward, everyone will have something to take up. So
yeah, if that's small thing, it's fine. Yeah, we can write it, but otherwise, for the bigger ones, so we define the problem solution, define the roles, define the team member roles. We also had
But okay, then I have a question that the hour, this is the hour, right? Then this become like irrelevant. You see, 242. How do we write this? How do we lock in the hours?
in individual level.
Yeah.
I think for that we can just
As a team.
do task based and then.
So if it is like all, then hours should be consistent. If it is some individual task, so it can be random.
Okay, that's a big one. Yeah, that's if we define fully
exactly
per task one, because okay.
Maybe for at least 1.3 and 1.4, let's put the same hours logged across all the members, and for the remaining, we can just.
I'm just selecting all, and then
okay.
For example, today let's say today we put 4 hours. Yeah, that's 2 guys. We put 2 hours on it, 2 hours on. How about so? Let's. I'm looking on the roles. I think. Should we put also individual one or just? Create repository, market research. Create repository. Let's define the team member and what else we did. We needed. Is there anything?
That is all actually. That is all.
That's all.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll define the team member and roles. Okay.
Wait, so how do we write the hours? How do we use this form to write the hours?
We put for this. Okay, that's good. I think we can do all. That's all. Create Gantt chart.
Yeah, I think even if you keep all for week 1, it makes sense because that's a starting point.
Okay.
So
And then never mind, you write the hours for us.
that
And just
I think we're gonna put for Thursday and then we can, what we're gonna do, we can just put based on task. So we did, let's say we spend on Thursday, we work 2 hours for this, create Gantt chart. Let's say we did it, let's say yesterday, or maybe we did market research here, created Gantt chart here.
I think market research you should put 1 row below for the Wednesday, 2 hours.
What I should add?
Because that row, the first row is pointing to the row number 5, which is project planning.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. So we worked. Okay, let's do market research 3 hours. We define, create Gantt chart. 3 hours. Define problem and solution. That's 3 hours. And today we worked 4 hours. 5, 8, 12 hours.
It has to be like 9 hours for each team member.
according to this all, then we cannot do individual. We do it like all.
I think it's because it's first we are collaborating. We have the recording of the meeting as well in case just whatever comes out of it, and we have just saving all this because I guess there is no point, and that's public, but pretty much we have the logs, all the meetings we're gonna record it and whatever.
Yeah, at least, but with respect to the hours, I think everyone should log 9.
Yeah, 9. I think even over 10. It's based on the task. Once we will go to more individual tasks. Then
I mean, you mean to say at least for this week, it's not necessary to log 9 hours?
I think because this week, all this, we worked all in that. I would say that's this week is exception, but from now on, once we'll work and then we can put more individual and on it.
Okay.
Because we can also discuss with him, but I think that should be
okay. So by 2, I think we should be good to send it, right?
I think even, yeah, that's...
Unless someone want to change.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think just initial one, pull request. Maybe we should add one issue and pull request. So let's, for each one, we'll create issue. Insert
column.
Did it happen? Yeah, now I want. Insert column after, but can you?
No.
Okay.
I think you should select the column first and then
Huh?
just undo
Mm-hmm.
and column the select in a D. Then right click column.
Insert one, right?
Uh-huh.
Awesome. Thank you. GitHub issue, GitHub here. So let's all the week that follow up with the GitHub issues and GitHub PR for the code.
Yeah.
How we can merge it?
That
Just
okay.
quick hacks.
Okay.
GitHub issue. Okay.
Then that's it, right?
Hmm? Yeah.
You want to write something on percentage of task complete, like 100%?
I think for now we can say, yeah, that's define roles. Draft
Because some like draft the requirements, we don't know whether we finish. Maybe team member roles finish, market research. Okay.
draft, maybe we can put 80.
Repository.
We can do maybe something like that.
Yeah.
Draft.
I think we can add few more hours actually.
Hmm?
Hours. I think we can log some more because
For per task.
I mean I think now it's just 12 hours overall. 3, 2, 3, and 4. That's what I see.
It's just for all of us.
Yeah.
So
But I
far.
think it should be more than that because in general it's
I
9
can do
into.
like that. We are 4, yeah. How about that?
What is that? 3 into 4?
Yeah, 4 members of us.
Okay.
You can explain him and get feedback, but
Okay.
you can say because we did.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
And we're gonna just once also if 2 of us working, we can say 3 hours to like pair sessions.
Sure. Yeah.
And what that task? Define the team members and role. We can put for each one 1 hour.
Define. Yeah.
Define
1 to 4. I think maybe just 1 hour.
define team roles.
Define team member roles. Yeah.
1 hour.
Yeah.
1, 1. That one we can do also. Probably for that one I can just put myself.
I wrote ongoing. Is that okay? Because I think the requirements and problems always come in.
Yeah, exactly. Guys, maybe we can put one of you.
And then
Sorry?
can we wait this until next month?
Create repository just. I think. We don't need to be all. What do you think? Or
Create report. Yeah, I think you can just assign your name.
okay. just assume that. We had also, yeah, that's.
We need to write something like 3 times 4. Okay. Why do you write 3 times 4? Because 4 person.
Yeah.
But okay.
Yeah, we'll do one thing, June. Maybe since this is the first time, we'll see if he gives any feedback on
Yeah.
the way we submit. Then
Okay.
we can change it from next week. Yeah.
We'll see that we will be pretty much. We will take each feature. Let's see what his key expectation. Does he want us to more delivering the document, all this kind of stuff, or he wants more the code? I think he was mentioning the code is important for him. Yeah. Then
No, I remember he said the first week is not about coding. The first week is planning.
yeah,
Planning. Yeah.
that's again, that's all initial stuff. Just he wanted something, and then we will say, hey, does it looks good to you, and do you want us to change stuff, and just what he values, based on these his values, we can just do more focused. So I think, and GitHub issue and stuff we don't have right now. We can just put.
Okay, then we're done, right?
Yeah, I think pretty much looks good to me. You guys watch one more time and see if anything.
Yep.
And then again for the assignment, I don't know what DevOps role, so that's the last part, I think. Capstone project first assignment.
Yeah, I am gonna add it and I will put in Slack. So let's do it at 1 p.m. Or I can just do it now if you guys. DevOps role. Okay, so then we submit both documents. Yeah. Let's add also student number.
Okay.
Student ID. So. Should we also add our emails, IT emails? What do you think, guys?
I don't think so.
No. June, you also add.
Oh, okay.
The problem, the market, the one slow, and I'm gonna add, security. Insurance. What else we have? Infrastructure. Development. Security. Cloud. Okay. What else you have? So basically, once we have that, that's all this. Yeah, that's okay.
Architecture.
Oh yeah, that's what we need. I think that's gonna pretty much cover all of us. The software architecture,
Yeah.
we'll define. But yeah, I will just for now put it there. Second content. Second content. Oh, that's the guys, the use cases, guys. We have. I think we need to. Because we need to define. Do we need to?
I think those are anyways in the Gantt chart.
Okay, that's.
I guess probably we can give a draft in the next assignment.
Yeah. So I think what's still I'm gonna have less. Okay. Do you want to roll to define correctly, or should we just put the name using it, or we should just? Oh, I'm backend role.
Yeah, I think we can remove the names
Yeah.
because we'll be moving around if required.
Just yeah. For now, just define the role, what's supposed to run. Then anyway, we put in the beginning.
Yeah.
The role. And
we'll just define the responsibilities of the role.
So I think that's could be it. Security, deploying an application infrastructure, architecture. Let's see. Availability. Monitoring, logging, and converting. So SRE, application reliability, availability, architecture, infrastructure, automation, continuous integration.
CACD, okay.
Yeah. I think we are good, guys. What do you think? And just let's, we can submit. You can make it PDF and just submit it.
Oh, so you told it should be PDF? I don't remember actually.
I don't remember either, but I think
okay.
In case you can open and.
Okay.
So does it looks good, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All good. Yeah, that's as I said. That's this because it's first time to make sure everybody in the first page we keep it long, but let's take more work to the offload and then and keep the meeting half an hour. I'll put the recurring meeting in our calendar.
Sure.
So let's do it, and we can always change the timing if it doesn't work later. Okay, guys, appreciate it.
Okay.
Really happy and excited to work with you. And
you will submit, right? Or do we need to submit?
Everybody has to submit.
Huh?
For now, let's submit individually, and today we'll check with him because he mentioned one report should be fine for the team.
Yeah, it should be the same report, but everybody.
Oh yeah.
Wait, so because I remember he said just submit one report per team, right? So
not one. He said.
No, he said every individual should submit in the class, but in the assignment in Max website, he mentioned one report per team. So it was like contradictory. So let's submit individually, and we'll double check in today's class.
What I remember also that.
Okay.
So both Gantt chart and this one.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Okay, man.
See you later.
Thanks for the time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.